Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Curse of Oak Island finds another underground cavity. The guys from the Curse of Oak Island found another underground cavity. Once again, this was around the Money Pit area, and it hints that there might be more clues about where the mythical treasure might be hidden. Here is a look at what they found and what it could all mean. New cavity found on Curse of Oak Island. There is a lot of time to waste for the guys on the Curse of Oak Island right now. However, for treasure hunters, no time spent hunting is wasted. This is especially true when new time comes with new discoveries. In this case, it was a new cavity they found near the Money Pit area. The team had to stop their excavating plans for now. They had hired a company to come in and dig down to where they found tunnels and caverns that they previously didn't know about. This gave them the opportunity to finally get underground on the island for the first time. However, the Canadian government put a stop to that for now. The excavating was considered mining, and while this had nothing to do with a mining operation, they had to have permits for it to continue working on this part of the island. Until they can cut through the red tape, they instead had to find other parts of the island to explore. During this time, they ran across something they hadn't seen before. There is a massive cavity at the bottom of the L15 borehole. This is near the Money Pit area and is at around 150 feet. This is also by what could end up as an opening to a chamber or a possible tunnel. As a result, they sent down a sonar detector and found that the cavity is about 30 feet long and just above the bedrock. After talking about it, they decided this couldn't have formed naturally. It is also the same depth as the chapel vault, so this could be a huge find. The team also broke ground in Lot 5. With the excavation put on hold, the team did have some good news. They finally acquired the elusive Lot 5, which was previously owned by treasure hunter Robert Young. Because Rick and Marty Lagina did not get along with Young, they never had access before. Now they have the right to explore there. The team also wasted no time. They sent in Gary Drayton, who used his metal detector to find old tools in an area where no building had ever existed before. He also found half of an old coin that was made from copper with arsenical bronze. They believe this was created before the 16th century. Are you enjoying the new season of The Curse of Oak Island? Do you think they will finally get underground anytime soon? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. The team at The Curse of Oak Island had become accustomed to disappointment, their spirits dampened by years of tantalizingly close encounters with elusive treasure. Yet, their latest discovery ignited a renewed sense of excitement and determination. After months of relentless digging and analysis, they had unearthed a new underground cavity. This latest find could potentially hold the key to unraveling the centuries-old mystery that had ensnared the imagination of treasure hunters worldwide. The Lagina brothers, Rick and Marty, stood at the edge of the freshly excavated pit, peering down into the shadowy depths. The cavity was discovered using advanced ground-penetrating radar, revealing an expansive void beneath layers of sediment and rock. This was not just another tunnel or water trap. The sheer size and the distinctive echo signature suggested something far more significant. "Look at the dimensions," Marty said, his voice filled with awe. "This isn't just a natural formation. It's massive and deliberately constructed." Rick nodded, his eyes gleaming with the fervor of discovery. "We've never seen anything like this before. It could be a chamber, maybe even a vault. We need to get down there and see what we're dealing with." Excavation equipment hummed and clanked as the team worked tirelessly to clear the way. Hours stretched into days as the men and women of the Oak Island team took turns operating machinery, hauling debris, and carefully reinforcing the walls of the descending shaft. The deeper they went, the stronger the sense of anticipation grew. Every shovelful of earth brought them closer to a potential breakthrough. During a break, Jack Begley, one of the team's most enthusiastic members, gathered everyone around a digital tablet. He had been studying historical maps and documents while the excavation continued. According to these old charts, he explained, this area matches the location of a supposed money pit detailed in 18th century accounts. If we cross-reference this with the anomaly we found, it lines up perfectly. The mood among the crew turned electric. The possibility that they were on the verge of discovering the legendary money pit was too thrilling to ignore. The pit, shrouded in myths and stories of pirate treasure and ancient riches, had drawn countless seekers to the island. Many had tried and failed, but the Oak Island team felt they were closer than anyone had ever been. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the digging team hit a barrier. It was a solid, flat surface buried deep within the cavity. Careful now, Rick instructed. We don't want to damage anything beneath. As they brushed away the last remnants of dirt and rock, the surface revealed itself to be an intricately carved stone slab. Symbols, faint yet discernible, adorned its surface, their meaning lost to time. The team exchanged excited glances. This was not a natural occurrence. It's definitely man-made, Rick said, running his fingers over the engravings. These symbols, they look familiar. Could they be Templar marks? Marty, ever the pragmatist, took photographs and sent them to an expert in ancient symbology. Within hours, they had a preliminary analysis. The symbols were indeed Templar, suggesting a connection to the infamous Knights Templar, rumored to have hidden their treasures across the globe. As night fell, the team set up powerful lights around the dig site. No one wanted to stop now. The stone slab was carefully lifted, revealing a narrow passageway leading further into the earth. The air that wafted up was cool and damp, carrying with it the scent of history. The Laginas and their team donned protective gear and descended into the passage. The walls, carved with the same intricate care as the stone slab, seemed to tell a story. As they progressed, they found more symbols and depictions, ships, crosses, and cryptic messages that hinted at a grand tale of adventure and secrecy. The passage opened into a large, cavernous chamber. The light from their headlamps bounced off the walls, revealing more carvings and what appeared to be ancient wooden beams reinforcing the structure. At the center of the chamber stood a stone pedestal, upon which lay a weathered chest bound with iron. Rick approached the chest cautiously. This could be it, he whispered, barely able to contain his excitement. The chest was old, incredibly so, and the iron bindings were rusted with age. It took some effort, but with careful precision, they managed to pry it open. Inside, they found gold coins, gemstones, and an assortment of artifacts that defied immediate identification. There were scrolls, their ink faded but still legible, maps that hinted at even more hidden secrets, and a beautifully crafted golden cross that glittered in the lamplight.